video from here you got both sides.
Yeah, I reckon we.
They were chasing him yesterday, and he had to stow himself away. He had to take extreme caution, cause they were very strong. But they had to let him be in the Ecuadorian embassy. They had to let him be in the Ecuadorian embassy because he exposed them, disrobed them, Julian Assange. He exposed them, disrobed them. They don't care for diplomacy, no, when protecting their war machine. They don't care for democracy, when protecting their dodgy scheme. But now they want him to expose them enemies of their state. Now they want him to expose them because of Russiagate. He exposed them, disrobed them, Julian Assange. He exposed them, disrobed them. What happens to freedom of press and freedom to express? Freedoms of speech, do they apply to WikiLeaks? They were chasing him yesterday, now they want to make a deal today.
Okay, so 54 cities today are holding actions. We have Montreal and Toronto in Canada. We have New York, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Tulsa, Seattle, LA, DC, although DC had theirs on Thursday. We've got 3 protests in London today. Scotland has got one in Edinburgh on the Mound. We have got 13 cities in Germany. I'm not even going to go through the city names because I'll forget one. We have Portugal. Lisbon is doing one with GM25. We have Athens for the first time. And we have just joined today Barcelona, Warklaw in Poland, and I'm sure I'm forgetting lots. Amsterdam, Lithuania, Vilnius. Oh my god, I can't remember them all. But anyway, it is a fantastic day and it's Julian's birthday.
Yeah, have you mentioned
Aussie! Okay, so we have Canberra, Sydney, Brisbane, although I think Sydney's gone online because they're locked down. We have got someone solo in Townsville. Brisbane is probably going ahead, but they're also in lockdown. Melbourne is open, so there's 3 protests due today. Perth is having one outside Pika, the art gallery there. And who else have we got? I'm forgetting someone. Byron Bay! Byron Bay!
Woo, Byron Bay!
So I think that's it, Melbourne. Yeah. Adelaide, Fort Adelaide. Yeah.
What's the theme at Byron Day?
And Auckland is also protesting today, and the beautiful thing is Aotearoa for Assange and Free Assange New Zealand are protesting together, which is just such a good sign. So that's lovely, and hopefully they have a wonderful protest at Aotearoa Square at the same time as we are. So,
Yep.
Okay, does anyone want to say some words or feel like talking to others?
What about Italy? Didn't Italy have a big protest in their parliament? Are they doing anything?
Italy is doing one in Rome.
One in
Sorry, I
Rome,
didn't
yeah.
forget Italy. So yeah, there's 21 countries, so I'm bound to have missed a few. Oh yeah, so there's also Rio and Natal and another one planned in Brazil. There's Mexico City. That is it. Yeah, so does anyone want to say a few words? It is Julian's birthday. He has been in a room now for 11 years. 7.5, 8 years in the embassy, in Ecuadorian embassy, under arbitrary detention according to the UN, who have agreed that he is being tortured via Niels Melsner, who's a really powerful campaigner. If you want to look at his words, some of his words are the best to cut through to the people who've been brainwashed into thinking this is all okay. If you don't know, this week the court case itself fell apart again. I mean, we can always say that it's been illegal from the beginning, but now their chief witness has also collapsed, Ziggy. So good for that, because he was an FBI informant. And he was only a low-level volunteer for WikiLeaks, but he somehow managed to steal tens of thousands of dollars, pounds, whatever, from them, and also impersonated Julian, and he got done for fraud, and he got done for paedophilia. So really not a nice person that they were using as a witness. So what else has happened? We've had news that they plan to get married, even if it is in Belmarsh. They're hoping it will be outside of Belmarsh. If it's outside of Belmarsh, God, I hope we free him then, because to put him back in, if we saw him out in the open, can you imagine that? I don't think people would stand for it. Maybe it would wake a few people up, I don't know. But anyway, anyone else want to say some words to the people? Go.
I think we learned this week that the British MPs have formed a group across all parties. They're trying to visit Julian in prison, but they have been denied, I think, for over a year now to meet with him. And that fact alerted me that somebody said that New Zealand is the only country in the Western world that hasn't got a parliamentary group speaking for Assange. I just think it's outrageous. So
We all need to ring up and point that out to them.
We might have to write to our MPs.
No, the Green Party are the biggest Russiagators you've ever met. You are,
There's
in
your
fact,
woke
if you're
word showing
interested
up.
in the Green, if you only want to look into Agenda 2030 a little more to see what they're actually pushing, Greens are actually my least favourite party, and I've even volunteered for them in the past, and I feel like a rightful.
But
Yeah.
we really want people from all parties.
I've sent a severe criticism this year.
No, we have no party political solution.
It's just incredible.
There's no party.
The Greens are one party that should
No, I mean, look, if you look at what they're pushing, they're
in the time of
they're a corrupt
McDonald
lot.
and whatnot, that would have been injected science. It would have been taken half of the
No, and you know what? Jen Logie told me, she said she couldn't handle the smear factor.
Who was this?
Jen Logie, when I said, why haven't any of the Greens,
Factor.
the smear factor of
Did you realise
the
that's one of the
slime
first?
factor, sorry,
one-
slime factor. You know, like the smear of the rape was all that they wanted to hear
That's the
about.
first thing they do is to try and undermine.
Yeah.
Just as they do to Russia and China.
But see, even
Yeah,
British
woke
managed.
is really not awake, is it?
The greatest killers in the world are the West.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
not other countries.
Yeah.
They're not China or Russia.
No.
We're told these lies all the time.
But I mean, even Britain has managed to find a cross-party group from every party.
Sure, thank you.